So I'm going to start with this at the top. Alan told me it could be pretty small. He says you could dig it 6 foot deep if you wanted to. He gave me a lot of...
He wasn't sad when I said, "Why you gone, boy?" I said, "I'm not. It ain't that bad here. Dad, stop listening to sad music. It sucks when I'm hanging out with you."
Kody gets huge sympathy surge after fans see this. Hey, Sister Wives fans. Today we're going to talk about how, in the most recent episode, Kody Brown was able to improve his own situation. Since Kody lost his son, Garrison, many fans are feeling sorry for him. Additionally, there is a difference because following the airing of earlier episodes pertaining to the Garrison burial, there was very little audience sympathy for Kody. Kody Brown's personal torment. Thus, in the words of one Sister Wives fan, Kody is going through his own private hell despite creating this himself. Kody Brown is portrayed by fans as a grieving father following the death of his son, Garrison. Fans, however, think that Kody's suffering stems from the loneliness he made for himself in addition to the agony Garrison's passing caused him. The scenes at Garrison's funeral also touched the hearts of fans because of this loneliness. However, you can see a change taking place in some Sister Wives followers' comments. Not all the fans, of course, but enough to show that something is happening. The needle is moving with Kody. Fans felt sad for Kody during a number of sequences in the most recent Sister Wives episode. The remains of his son, Garrison Brown, were buried by him. Kody literally used his own hands to accomplish it. And what spectators found sorrowful was the excavation of the location for the burial of Garrison's ashes. Kody was assisted by his brother, Scott Brown, and Scott's brother-in-law, Tim. I will admit that Kody used the word pilgrimage excessively. When he explained why he felt compelled to do this for Garrison personally, he used this word. The word pilgrimage was used repeatedly, which fans noticed. That and other actions by Kody appeared to be a last-ditch effort to feel close to Garrison after the fact. It appears that at the time of his passing, Kody and Garrison were still at odds. Sister Wives, excavating the graveyard. As far as Sister Wives fan comments are concerned, Kody may have been the only one searching the website. Some believe that Kody's other sons should have attended in place of his brother, Scott, and brother-in-law, Tim. As everyone knows, Garrison was close to Hunter, Logan, Gabriel, and Peyton Brown. They grew up together and were not just siblings, but also close friends. Why, then, did they not accompany the patriarch of Sister Wives? Did he not invite them to take part? It's difficult to think they would have refused if they had been asked. Because Scott and Tim hinted that the two men had not spent much time with Garrison, at least not in recent years. This scene sparked criticism about how it made Kody appear worse. Sister Wives. Kody repeats taking care of and traveling. During this Sister Wives episode, Kody also used the word nurture a lot, as though Garrison was shaped into a man by these other men. Isn't that odd? However, it appeared from Kody's remarks that Tim and Scott were more supportive of Kody than of Garrison. Therefore, although Scott was Garrison's uncle, it seemed like they didn't spend much time together as he grew older, especially in the last few years. Kody thanked Tim and Scott for coming and helping him once the burial plot was ready for burial. Kody clarified, however, that he didn't require assistance in getting the location ready for Garrison's ashes. This was his pilgrimage instead. In case you are unaware, Kody's actions in this episode are not defined by the concept of pilgrimage. A pilgrimage is a journey to a place of spiritual significance, such as the Vatican in Rome, which a Catholic would visit. Mormons, also known as Latter-day Saints, might travel to Salt Lake City to visit the large temple. Getting sweaty somehow, Kody Brown seemed to think that his sweaty, labor-intensive digging was helping Garrison. Fans of Sister Wives speculated that Kody might view this as a way to make up for his previous lack of support for Garrison. The fact that most of Kody's friends and relatives ignored him when they got to the cemetery also caused some fan compassion for him. He held Garrison's urn while standing there by himself. Sister Wives, the photo shoot of Kody and Robyn Brown. Kody and Robyn Brown received mixed responses for another scene. Robyn and Kody were off by themselves shooting pictures of Garrison's urn, while everyone else attending the event greeted one another. Fans of Sister Wives were divided as a result. Before his ashes were placed in the burial mound, some believed that Kody was desperate to get near to Garrison after his death. The things that Kody said and did in this episode appear to have embarrassed other fans. The way Robyn and Kody took so many pictures of Garrison's urn made many people squirm. Many of his admirers didn't share Kody's belief that this was a garish presentation, according to other fan responses. They gave the impression that Robyn and Kody were executing a strange photo session of Garrison's urn from various perspectives, including standing, kneeling, and crouching like paparazzi on a red carpet. But the subject was the urn rather than a famous person. Many admirers felt that this spontaneous picture shoot with Garrison's remains was completely inappropriate and were incensed. Tim's sermon at Garrison's funeral, delivered while wearing shorts and a flowered shirt that didn't match, also drew criticism. The Sister Wives family, however, believed it to be hysterical. A eulogy with a father's lesson? As Tim talked about spending time with the people you love today to ensure there are no regrets when someone dies, Sister Wives watchers believe the eulogy was directed at Kody's family estrangements. Without a doubt, Kody was aware that certain family members were tense with him. He acknowledged that things were not going well between him and Janelle. However, Kody added that Janelle kindly allowed him to proceed with his ideas for the final resting place of Garrison's cremains. It's also crucial to note that when Janelle knelt down with the urn, some people were disappointed that Kody had not assisted her. The fact that Kody's mother sat with Janelle and appeared to steer clear of Kody and Robyn during the service was another element that attracted fans' attention. Sister Wives, a hope for pardon. However, it was Kody Brown's remarks regarding Garrison that caused Sister Wives viewers' sadness to reach an all-time high. Kody talked about having a dream in which Garrison told him that he was happy and in a good place today. Fans were both saddened and ashamed for Kody as a result. Garrison wasn't there to pardon Kody for their alienation, as one fan put it. Even though he hasn't won Garrison's forgiveness from other family members, it appears that Kody found a different approach to accomplish this by telling everyone about his dream during the burial. Does Kody tell gathering stories alone? Last but not least, the celebration of life gathering following the funeral service sparked a lot of discussion among Sister Wives followers. Robyn and Kody appear to have been the only members of the Sister Wives family to visit Kody's late father's ranch. Rather, Kody recounted the events, discussing creating new memories with those you care about. Fans of Sister Wives thought this was terrible, and we have to wonder if Robyn and Kody felt uncomfortable attending or if they were not invited. Or were they present, but for some reason, their scenes were not included in the episode? It was really weird. Christine, a candid member of Sister Wives, acknowledges embarrassing behavior. Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, makes startling claims in the most recent tell-all peek for Season 19. The death of Garrison and the family's grieving process were the subjects of the most recent 2 episodes. In Wyoming, the Brown family got back together to bury Garrison beside Janelle's mother, Cheryl Brown. However, the show has returned to more turmoil between Kody and his ex-wives after all the depressing episodes. Sister Wives, Kody Brown is still seeking joy. Since the Browns' demise, Kody has been sharing positive messages on social media. However, some of the messages she posts appear to be a jab at her past relationship with Kody. The Sister Wives star claimed in April of last year that she used to shrink and stay small in order to win the affection of those around her. However, she says it's acceptable to take up some space and that others shouldn't make the same mistakes she did. For years, Kody has had trouble getting Kody's attention, particularly after the family relocated to Flagstaff. Her desire to leave Kody and enter a monogamous marriage was strengthened by this. Kody acknowledges she's embarrassed about Kody. A sneak peek at the next tell-all of Season 19 was just made public by TLC. Kody talked candidly in the teaser about how her life with Kody was all about his wants and needs. For so long, she put him and the family before herself. It got to the point where Christine would start organizing their plans before Kody ever showed up. For his own benefit, she said they needed to change what they were doing. The Sister Wives actor feels that it is unfair to constantly accommodate him and that it is not acceptable. Christine continued by saying that she felt ashamed of the way she treated Kody and that it was one of the most annoying things. Christine thinks Kody wouldn't even consider it when asked if he had ever shown her respect, but she thinks he did. Garrison Brown, a sister wife, is ecstatic about her husband. In addition, Christine has been chronicling her contented life with David Woolley. The Sister Wives actress praised David last week for constantly showing up and becoming involved in her problems. A video of them constructing their weight set was also posted by her. "Teamwork makes it better and more fun," she continued. "I'm thankful for a love that complements me at the moment." David and Christine reside in Utah. They enjoy creating humorous skits and recipe videos for the internet. Garrison Brown has talked about her weight loss struggle in addition to her happy marriage. She changed, especially after splitting with Kody, and many admirers were impressed. Christine recently disclosed that since beginning her physical adventure, she had lost 40 pounds. In a rare Sister Wives moment, David Woolley recalls the suicide death of his first wife. In the most recent Sister Wives episode, David Woolley, the husband of Garrison Brown, revealed details about his first marriage and the death of his wife. During the Sunday, May 11th episode of the TLC series, David informed Christine, "I blame myself," after they had a heart-to-heart about the suicide death of Janelle and Kody Brown's son, Garrison Brown, in March 2024. Although David acknowledged that he didn't know Garrison well before his death at the age of 25, he could relate to Christine and her family's sense of loss because his first wife passed away similarly. In reference to his 8 children, David revealed, "My wife, the mother of my kids, took her own life. Telling my children that their mother would not be returning home was one of the most difficult things I have ever done." Sister Wives following Garrison's passing, Garrison Brown pays tribute to him, saying, "We'll miss him forever." When he found out his wife was dead in 2012, David, who had been married for 20 years, recalled asking his sister, "What do I do?" Before he was choked up on camera, he remarked, she said, "You need to tell them." And I did. The most difficult thing was crying when I realized she wouldn't be returning. After more than a decade, David admitted, "I felt like I let my kids down," adding that he still gets emotional. Their mother was truly unique. Christine said to the cameras, "I've had enough of David's home films." There are a lot of joyful memories and wonderful times since she adored her children. "I'm grateful they have their home videos so they can remember, because I believe they would forget without them since it's so depressing." Following their November 2021 divorce from Kody after more than 2 decades of marriage, Christine and David met online. Kody and Christine have 6 children together, and she is a bonus mother to their entire family of 18. Sister Wives scrambling for another glimpse is how Garrison Brown describes her family photos with Garrison. After proposing to Christine in April of 2023, David finally announced himself to Sister Wives followers on social media in July of the same year. David shared pictures of his 8 children and 10 grandchildren on Instagram at the time, writing, "I was married to their mother for 20 years when depression got a hold of her. For the past 11 years, I have been a single father. Yes, I have dated ever since, but I never really got anywhere. The future is so bright that I can't wait to be with Christine." Garrison was one of the Brown children present during David and Christine's October 2023 wedding. During Sunday's program, Christine stated, "I'm so glad he came to our wedding," adding that nothing's the same since Garrison's passing. Thinking about how